Hello, everyone. We are now on the third topic, and that is collaboration and sharing of files. However, before we formally start with the main topic, you can't help but notice that the appearance of my Google Drive is quite different compared to the previous view that I may have shown you from the previous lecture. This actually happens to Google Drive a few hours after you managed your files. When you upload a file or save them in a folder, move the file from one folder to another, or simply rename them, these actions that you usually do within Google Drive will be enlisted under the suggested list. And that is what you see right here on the first row of my Google Drive. You now have a list of suggested files. Most usually, the suggested list are the most recent files that you have worked with. This implies that the suggested list would differ from day to day depending on the files that you have recently accessed or managed. Let us now start with collaboration and sharing of files. You can share the files and folders that you store in Google Drive with anyone. When you share from Google Drive, you can control whether the people can edit, comment on, or only view the file. In my Google Drive, I have created here a folder named Science Class. This folder contains a single Word document. We'll try to open this. And this folder contains a single document that is named Water Cycle. We will assume that this is the notes that you want to share with your students or co-teachers. So how do you share these files to others? First, you have to select the file using your mouse. Next is you have to click on the person icon with a plus sign. It's located at the upper right-hand corner of your screen. This button is also known as the Share button. After clicking the Share button, the dialog box appears. If you notice, there are two rectangular boxes that appear right in front of you. The first box is Share with people and groups, and the second box is Get the link. This simply means that there are two ways to share your files. The first box, named Share with people and groups, this is also known as Share with specific people. This method is used when you know the exact email address of everyone whom you are sharing. So this means that if you want to share this file with 5 people, then you enter each one's email address. The second is share using a link. This method is used when you don't know everyone's email address or you're not sure if they all have a Google account. If you use this link, anyone with the link you shared can view the file that you have shared. We will now proceed to sharing the files as well as getting the link. I will now have to change my screen so I can input an actual email address.